Well, hey everyone, it's Marcus, and welcome to even more chatting in my jungle room. Okay, let's be honest. Child prodigy turned into an Australian music superstar. I love him. You're gonna love him. Please, everyone, welcome Nathan Cavaleri. Nathan, how are you?
I'm great, mate. How are you?
I'm good. I love catching up with you. We always have a good old
Same.
banter. The
We do.
conversations that we've had, holy moly, we've covered your whole career.
Yeah.
This time though, you're coming back to Adelaide for, oh, well, you're doing an Australian tour, but you're coming to Adelaide this Friday, 22nd of May. So I got to get this editing done pretty quick, smart, for a show called Stripped Down, Amped Up. Please tell me that is not referring to your clothes.
No, it's not. That's the next tour, however. So keep an eye out for
Only
that.
fans. Yeah.
No. Stripped down, amped up. I was thinking, what type of musical show do I want to create for 2026? And I was actually heavily influenced by a really awesome gig I did up in Ipswich in Queensland, and it was only like a 100 cap room, and the crowd was particularly fiery and rocking, and in the right ways. And what I realized is that those last two songs where we bang and we bang hard, and I had somebody like a dude with his missus on his shoulders, and they were just absolutely rocking. I thought, you know what, this year I want to bring some of that fire from those last two songs, but bring it earlier into the set. So we've got an anchor, energy anchor throughout this set that is pretty rocking and fun, and there's some pretty humorous stories in there as well. But we also touch on those tender moments as well. So it wouldn't be my show without going to some deeper, darker places.
Oh, you know what? I mean, a roller coaster is what we expect from you. We
Yeah,
want
yeah,
guts and the glory. It is
that's
at the
it.
Wheatsheaf. You love the Wheatsheaf Hotel, Thebarton, South Australia. And I've heard it on good authority that there's only 15 tickets left. So it's
Yeah.
Wednesday that we're videoing this interview, everyone. So you've literally got a couple of days to grab those tickets. They will sell out 100%. Now, your swagger is all about blues, rock, and folk. And I mean, that's what we're going to be getting, I'm sure, in abundance. What is it about that live entertaining that you do? I mean, obviously you love to record and all that, but what is it that sets the live performance apart from the recording?
Oh, I think for me, it's like a, a real time experience of self expression, and then you trigger feelings within the audience that often they might not allow much time for during their working day to feel. And then when you receive that back, it influences then, that next moment on stage. So it's kind of this cycle of giving, receiving, and for that reason, every single gig is different, because you're playing to different people night after night, and some will be a little bit more conservative and withdrawn, and they enjoy it in a certain way, and others are just like, you know what, this is that one night of the week that I am going to lose my shit, and it's happening now. So
Um, now, I also know that this tour will be covering the album that came out last year, Live at the Wheatie, also Miracles and Demons. But what I will ask you is, when you were doing that live album, why did you choose the Wheatie out of all the places that you performed in Australia, that particular
yeah, good question. So we did we did about, I think it was probably about 30 to 40 shows last year, and I made a point of recording every one of them. I had a sound guy on it for most of it. We got the hard drive back, and it was corrupt, and we lost all of the gigs. But at the we had three gigs where my sound guy wasn't recording, and one of those gigs was the Weedy, and just by complete coincidence, he said, "Mate, I recorded multi-track. Do you want it?" I'm like, "Yes, please." And it's a good thing, because even if all of those files were still good on my sound guy's hard drive, I would have chosen the Wheatie, because it was one of my favorite gigs, and there was just this extra little bit of magic in the air. Even for myself, I was just in a good place where there was extra flow and momentum and connection, and yeah, it was, yeah, that's why I ended up choosing the Wheatie.
Well, it's a great album,
Oh,
regardless of
thank you.
who did it.
Yeah.
Hey, so how do you find the Adelaide audiences? Do the Adelaide audiences differ to the rest of Australia at all?
Yeah, they do. I'm fascinated by it. It's like why? Like I mean I know there's different sort of lifestyle and but you guys you love your arts. You love your creativity. You love your music. I mean, I went down and had a bash with a good mate of mine, Dusty Lee Stevenson, at Memphis Slims,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow, you guys are like loving the blues. And I'm not just talking about people who are 50 and up. I'm like, we're playing to a whole room of uni students here that are dancing to blues. Like that's awesome. And so I find there's just that little bit of extra curiosity, a little bit of extra hunger, and even just that like you guys let go just that little bit more than other parts of Australia, generally speaking.
We let our hair loose.
You do.
It
Must be all the plants down there.
must be all the foliage. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
when you do come to Adelaide, is there something you love doing apart from going to Memphis? Is there something you enjoy about Adelaide? A cafe, restaurant, another bar?
Oh God, you put me on the spot because I know that my partner and I we always are going for walks through Adelaide. I mean, I love those. I forget what they're called. I love those markets that you've got there where you can have
Central
mad
markets.
yeah, the paellas and the toasties and the you sit and have a glass of wine and of course you're shopping like fashion shopping and I love a good op shop. So and yeah, I just think. Adelaide's just got it's got its own feel to it. It's like it's a city, but it's also not. You have that city experience without all the stress and the anxiety, if that makes sense.
Oh, I totally
Yeah.
get it. And you know what? Everything's
Mm.
kind of close-ish. We call Adelaide the 20-minute city. You can be close
Yeah,
to everything. And
that's it.
pop down to the Adelaide Botanic Gardens. Everything is
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
okay, look, I'm not going to let you off the hook that easy. This is my last question, I promise
Cool.
you.
Yeah,
But the show finishes at the Weedy, right? And I'm hanging around, and it's like,
yeah.
having a bit of a meet and greet with you at the bar. You say, Marcus, get me out of here. I need to go to the closest karaoke bar. So I take you to Guja Street, and you get behind the microphone. What is your go-to karaoke song this particular night?
Oh my God. What is my go-to karaoke song? It'll probably be like Bad Moon Rising, Creedence Clearwater, I'd say.
Okay.
And then if you've but I feel like if you've got enough alcohol in you, whether you like it or not, people end up finding themselves singing "Living on a Prayer." They just do, and then you feel bad about it the next day. You're like, I can't believe. No, no, actually, you can't even talk because you're actually genuinely trying to hit John Bon Jovi's notes, and that's never going to happen.
Sorry, I mean, I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say Wham's "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go," but that was my head.
Oh yeah, that's a banger. Actually, I did a version of that but not. I composed a version of that for Coca-Cola years ago, and it was an absolute banger. Yeah,
Oh my God, I love it.
yeah,
Nathan Cavaleri, as always, fabulous to catch up with you. I know that you've got to go into
yep,
rehearsals, catch planes, all this kind of
yep.
palaver, but I will see you in Adelaide at the Wheatsheaf this
Yes.
Friday, the 22nd. I think it starts at 7:30. Only 15 tickets left, everyone. Grab them really fast. It will sell out. Nathan, I'll see you in Adelaide at the end of the week. And then in the morning at Central Market.
Yeah, bring it on.
Awesome, my friend. Take care, and I'll see
Cheers.
you
See
soon.
you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.